What is up, gamers? How's it going? I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and today I have another really amazing review for you guys. Today we have the new Playscale Star Destroyer, which is honestly one of my favorite sets that LEGO has ever released, and it gives me hope that we'll get more Playscale, like, what are they called? Like the troop carrier ships, like the fucking Venator and stuff. Like, I hope we get an updated Playscale Venator. I think that's long overdue. But like, seeing how amazing this one looks and the functionality and the playability of it really gives me hope for the future, for that maybe one day we'll get an updated Playscale Venator, because the old one is so blocky and don't like that one. But we could get like so many more capital ships, like the Venator. We could get my dream set is like a buildable, like General Grievous's invisible hand, or like a home one, or like, I don't know, man. But this line of sets is like one of my favorites that LEGO has ever done, and I really hope they do more with, because this thing is freaking awesome. It's so sweet. But let me show you guys the in-depth overview of it. So I hope you guys enjoy. So starting out, there's a lot to cover here. There's so many details that go into this thing. First off, the bridge. Can we just talk about how amazing the bridge looks? It looks so freaking good. And all the little greebling details that go into the exterior look of the Star Destroyer. It's absolutely beautiful. And I highly recommend picking this up if any of you guys are interested. Like this, I saw it recently went on sale for like $120, which is a steal for this, since it goes for $160. But for $160, I do feel like you're getting the value. You also get that awesome Cal Kestis minifig, which I did trade away for I think it was a Director Krennic figure, which is what I'd much rather care more about Krennic than I do about Cal, but that's just my opinion. But these angles up here are just absolutely perfect. These are like the use of like the little angle pieces to get these is so cool. And these are stickers, unfortunately, but I mean it looks good enough. And this set is really sturdy. You can pick it up and play it, and it's got like good swooshability. It's not too heavy, which is nice, but even then it has a hidden carrier handle over here, which is really nice to use in a playset, which I don't understand why the new turbo tank doesn't have a handle. It just blows my mind. But you get a really cool play function here with the turrets. Oh, I just pushed the piece off. It's removable, but you can play around with the turrets and move them around as you wish. I like to have them in like this attack position. I think it just looks the coolest. But you can move them up and down as well. And then moving to the back looks so freaking cool. It does look a little like angular and flat at the bottom, but it's a playset. You can't get any more detailed than this, really. But going into the back, you get this really awesome like flat feature where all your like stuff would come out of, like in the scene. But you can fit a lot of things in there, whatever your heart desires to put in there. But it's a really cool play feature, and it looks so freaking cool, dude. And then the way it works is, oh, there goes my camera. Oh well, there we go. Got it fixed. But the way this thing works is you take off this top piece like such, and opens up the interior, which I love to fill my sets with figures, which I know a lot of people don't, but I personally do. So I got a lot of, opens up the flaps like that, which is really, really cool. And you get a whole interior. You get the bridge with some Imperial Navy troopers up here in the front, which is really cool. And then I filled this thing with stormtroopers and Imperial officers because I wanted it to be like a stormtrooper looking thing. But it is so beautiful. And this is one of the coolest features I've ever seen in a Playscale set. It's like the little holo table where you can see the different like shifts and stuff, which is really good usage of parts. But I have some stormtroopers over here in the corner, and then you got a Imperial officer looking at the plans or whatever, looking at like a hologram or something. You get a little thing over here you can put blasters or something in. Here's a better look at the handle up here. You pull it up and down like that. But on the other side, you get a little workstation in here, which is really, really cool. You got a little stormtrooper moving around on the little chair. And I have one of my Imperial officers making coffee, And you just got a little platoon of stormtroopers over there, which I think is really cool. You only get one stormtrooper in this set, which is unfortunate, but I put my whole army of stormtroopers that I have so far in there. But there's a lot of space you can put in there. I used to have Thrawn and Vader in this set, which I really like, but I really love how this thing functions. And if I was a kid, I'd be going insane for this set. This set is so much fun to play with, and the way that it works is so perfect for any play scale set. This is honestly probably one of my top 3 Lego sets of all time. And if they somehow managed to get a Venator to look this good, that would be the coolest set ever made, I think. My humble opinion. But there goes my camera again. But it moves back up like this. You put it back into place, you get a little look at your interior there. And this whole piece is really cool. It's like it's connected really sturdily well by those like connection pieces. So you can just line in on that back in here. And it just sits in there perfectly. And it doesn't move around either. If like you're playing around with it and you're like, oh, it's not gonna fall or anything, but it's one of the best looking Lego sets ever. And I love the use of studs on here. I feel like it gives it that detail. I would much prefer it this way rather than be tiled off. But it's such an amazing set, and I highly recommend picking it up if any of you guys get the chance. Sorry, I come out there, but like, there's just so much going on with this set, and I think it's a must pick up for any Star Wars fan. So for a modern 2024 Lego Star Wars set, I think this is like the peak of play scale designs. I think the details and just the piece count is amazing. I think it's like 1,066 pieces, but you get a decent lineup of minifigures. 160 may be a bit much, but if you can get it at like that 120, 130 range, that's like a perfect value for your like bang for your buck. But this, I can't glaze this set anymore. It's so amazing. I love it so much. I can't imagine what a play scale Venator would look like. Nowadays that would probably cost like 180 minimum. Like it would probably be heavily downscaled too. It'd probably be like a midi scale thing. But man, I love this set, and I got it for my birthday last year, so I didn't pay for it at all, which is really cool. But I just picked up the ATT Walker for Prime Day. I got that for like $120, I think, compared to the $140 price. So I got a little bit of a deal on that. But that one I'm really excited about. I'm about to start building that after this video though. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I saw you guys posting in the comments about that MTT video. You guys really liked that video in the off-brand. So I will be shopping on AliExpress and hopefully find some cool off-brand sets that are pretty similar. So stay tuned for more of that, and I hope you guys enjoyed and have an amazing day.